corner for Prairie View. A 5-11 vaccine from Converse, Texas, number 32, Desiree At forward for the Panthers, a 6'1" senior from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, number 23, PVU. And at guard for Prairie View, a 5'9" senior from St. Petersburg, Florida, number 11, Diana.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. You with your girl, JJ. One of your TV alumni women's basketball. Tonight, head coaches, we have Sandy Pugh for Prairie View and Tamika Reed for Jackson State. It's going to be a great game. I'm very interested in seeing how this one starts. These used to be the games you lived for back in the day. Back in the day, like I'm like 60 or something. Oh, no slugs, no slugs. Jackson State controls the tip. They swing it to the wing, to the corner. 15 of time. We got Angel with the ball. Pie, she turns it over. Prairie View bringing it down on the south side end of the gym. To Miracle Taylor. The ball is into Miracle Taylor's hand. She dribble hands off to the wing. To Diana Rosenthal. Passes to Niam. Goes to Kennedy. Diana inside, post up, and she misses. Rebounded by Angel, number 15. Oh, Angel, number 15, Jackson State called for an offensive foul. Trying to push up with her elbow a little bit upon that rebound, trying to be aggressive, in a sense, trying to bully, I should say. Trying to bully. Diana takes the ball out, all the balls underneath on the south side of the court. Passes it into Niam. She dribbles around to the opposite side to Diana. Inside, and it's poked away by number 0, Deja. It is Prairie View's ball, baseline out of bounds. Underneath on the south side, she goes in to Niam. Passes to Miracle. They swing it across the perimeter. Diana with the ball. She drives, she kicks. Drives for 2. We have Desiree. Desiree drives to the corner, drives inside for 2, gets fouled. She is going to the line to shoot 2. Again, Desiree is really great when it comes to being aggressive, driving downhill. Man, her coming out of that corner is very, very solid. Desiree shooting 2. The first one is up, and it is a miss. As she gathers herself for the second shot, it is up, and she nails the point now. 1-0 Prairie View with 9 minutes left in the first quarter. Jackson State presses it down, pushes, passes inside to Angel. Angel is up, and she misses it. Rebound is loose. Diana with the rebound. She pushes the fast break. She attacks the middle, pull up. Misses, rebound, Desiree, up for 2. She misses, Diana pushes after the ball. Jackson controls it. They push it up on the opposite wing. Pushes to the corner, up for 3. She misses, Desiree with the rebound. That was a solid box out from Desiree. So she is the undersized post, I should say. Niam dribbles down and pop. 1 dribble, 2 dribble, pull up, mid-range game was good by Niam. Number 1. Jackson controls the ball. The ball is in the hands of Keyshawn. She passes it to the wing. She drives middle, and she is fouled. That foul is going to go on to Diana Rosenthal. That is her first personal foul. We really have to cut off those drives to the middle. If we continue to keep Jackson State driving to the outside of the key, then it's easier for us to contain. Jackson State controls the ball right now. And as they pass the ball in, out of bounds under, it's up for 2 in the miss, but controlled rebound by Jackson as they get another opportunity for a shot. Jackson State is really, really controlling the board because they're really taller than the ladies of Prairie View A&M. So it's important that PVU has to find the body and really push back. Jackson State will take the ball out underneath their basket on the north end of the floor, out of bounds under. The ball is in the hands of Keyshawn. She passes it inside, passes back out to the wing, drives up for 2, and it is missed. Rebound controlled by Michaela as she substitutes in for the game. She pushes it up to Kennedy Paul into the opposite wing, up for 3, and it is short. Rebounded by number 21. White. Jackson State controls the ball in the middle of the floor as Keyshawn calls the play and controls the offense. She passes inside, 1-2 dribble pull up by Taylor, but it was missed and controlled by Desiree. She passes to Miracle, pushes down to Niam as they dribble handout, swings across the perimeter. 3-point shot taken by Michaela, but it was short. Rebound by Desiree. PV controls it, and they reset. Up for 3, Kennedy Paul, short. Rebounded by Jackson State. They're pushing the ball down. White is really controlling those boards underneath. All she has to do is put her hands up most of the time, so it's very important for Prairie View to put a body on her. As Jackson State pushes the ball down the floor, drives, and she makes the shot, but it's called for a traveling call. Turnover. Ball is going to Prairie View. Kennedy Hurd sends it to the game. Kennedy Hurd is pushing the ball up the floor as Jackson State lays on a press. Prairie View passes the ball across court. Niam dribble hands off to Tamirica Taylor. She passes around the perimeter. The ball is now in Tamirica Taylor's hands as Geraldine is called for a travel as she attempts to drive baseline. The ball will be taken out by Jackson State on the side out of bounds. The score is now Panthers 3, Tigers 0 with 6 minutes and 33 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Jackson State passes the ball in. Now in the game, we have Covington, number 12 for Jackson State, controlling the ball. Oh, didn't hear call for a foul, but in my opinion, that was just a really great hit.
Number 14, Kennedy Hurd, her first personal. Substitution for the Panthers, number 11, Diana Rosenthal. For Tamirica Taylor.
Diana Rosenthal subs into the game for Tamirica Taylor. The ball will be taken out by Jackson State on the side out of bounds. The ball is controlled by Covington as she dribbles hands off around the perimeter. She passes inside. They pass it back out. The shot is up and missed, but Jackson State controls the rebound. As they drive into the middle end, the shot is blocked but foul by Geraldine Smith. Jackson State will be going to the going to the line to shoot 2.
Substitution for the Panthers. Number 0, Tamirica Taylor.
Tamirica Taylor returns to the game and she's in as point guard for 9. Number 1. The score is now Panthers 3, Tigers 0 with 6 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in the first quarter. We have Jalea Hickman at the line as she nails her first free throw. As the second one is up, it is short and rebounded by Tamirica Taylor as she pushes it up the floor. Tamirica Taylor slows it up and she sets up a play in the middle of the floor. She passes it to the wing, passes it to Geraldine in the corner, back out to Kennedy. Kennedy that has the ball tipped. Tamirica controls it, passes back in to Tamirica, out for Diana. For 3, and it is short, rebounded, controlled by White. Jackson State is pushing the ball on the other end, on the left side of the wing. Ball guarded by Diana Rosenthal. The ball is being handled by Covington as she is looking to start a play as she dribbles around the perimeter and is called for a foul. Oh, not a foul. The ball went out of bounds. I'm sorry. It was a deflection. The ball was out of bounds. The ball will go to Jackson State out of bounds underneath on the north side of the floor. The score is now Panthers 3, Tigers 1, with 5 minutes and 33 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Jackson State to take the ball out. They pass it in. White is driving in. The ball is stripped away. Passed up to Diana Rosenthal. Two-point layup is good by Diana Rosenthal. The score is now Panthers 5, Tigers 1. With 5 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Jackson State controls the ball as they drive middle in for two, but they miss. Rebounded by White as she puts it back in for two. The score is now Panthers 5, Jackson State 3 with 4 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. Panthers try to answer as they quickly push the ball up the floor and pass it to Tamika Taylor in the corner for three. It's not what's up. It is missed. Rebounded by Geraldine. And she will be down to the line for two. Timeout on the floor, ladies and gentlemen. There is a timeout. The Panthers have 5. The Tigers have 3. With 4 minutes and 52 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Panthers on top 5-3 right now over Jackson State. Jeanette J.J. Jackson on the play-by-play call for the Prairie View A&M University Panthers. We want to thank the Prairie View Athletic Club for being a supporter of today's broadcast. They've been serving student athletes since 1986. If you want to be a part of the support team for Prairie View Athletics, give them a call at 936-857-5817. Prairie View taking an early lead over the Jackson State Tigers by the score of 5-3. Will continue on with play by Miss Janet J.J. Jackson.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. I was just over here. Got caught by a surprise with Ashley Robertson over here as we hugged it out, man. That is my guy. Cool guy. Have nothing but love. When I played, he was actually the athletic director for Prairie View when I was an athlete.
Jeanette?
Yes.
Jeanette? See if Ashley would give us a halftime interview. See if he'll be available for a halftime interview. Yes, see if he'll come on board with us for a halftime interview.
All right, give me a second. Yes, Mike, we're going to have Mr. Ashley on for a halftime interview.
Okay, very good.
Geraldine is at the line as she misses both free throws. Jackson State controls the rebound as they pushes down to the other end. The ball is controlled by Covington as she is playing the one for Jackson State. She dribbles downhill. Passes to the perimeter. The shot is up. Jackson State shoots to two, rebounded by Prairie View A&M. Diana Rosenthal is push fast break as she passes to the corner. They swing around the perimeter. The ball is into Miracle hands as she drives baseline with a reverse layup. To Miracle Taylor for two. That was a very, very solid reverse layup. Very well needed. As soon as she got to the other end, it was wide open. So that was way to read by Miracle Taylor. Jackson State pushes the ball as a foul was called on Michaela Hutchinson. The score is now Panthers 7, Tigers 3 with 3 minutes and 41 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Her first personal substitution for the Panthers, number 4.
That was Hutchinson's first foul. The Panthers are doing a great job keeping the Tigers out of the paint, forcing them going to the side, staying on the perimeter, no middle penetration, and really putting the body on them in order to get these rebounds. Because again, our post players are on the side for Prairie View. Jackson State has the ball baseline on the north end of the floor. As they get the ball in, the ball is in. Deja's hand, she shoots short on the baseline. The shot is short, controlled by Diana Rosenthal, and she pushes to the other end. The ball is pushed to Niam as she sets up their play. Dribble handoff around the perimeter. As the ball is swung around the perimeter, the ball is controlled. The ball is swung. Panthers continue to look. There's a pick and roll at the top of the key, but there is a pick and roll at the top of the key. Geraldine goes to drive middle, but there will be a jump ball. Jump ball, Jackson State ball, baseline out of bounds. Deja. Oh, it is not Jackson State ball. It'll be Prairie View A&M. Diana Rosenthal. That's the ball out of bounds underneath.
32 for Prairie View.
Got a little substitutions going on here. Diana Rosenthal will be subbing out of the game. We have Sauter taking the ball out of bounds underneath. And she looks for Kennedy Paul. She passes it in. Gets the ball up top to Niam. And she makes a nice little crossover move. Drives and kicks to Desiree for 2. The shot is up, and it is short. Controlled by Jackson State. Rebounded by Angel Jackson as they push it down to the other end. Keyshawn is controlling the ball as she slows it down to set up for offensive play. Postler comes up high, sets the pick. Point guard goes off. She drives. She spins. She's attacked, and she makes the layup. Now, the score is now Panthers 7, Tigers 5. 2 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in the first quarter. The Panthers passes it in to Desiree. Desiree kicks it out. Oh, that is a nice hustle by Niam as she hustles after a three-point shot that was missed. She had her legs taken. Jackson State attempted to box out a little too late, and Niam fell very hard. But she is okay. She got up and down. Panthers have the ball out of bounds underneath as they pass it in. Niam attacks middle. She turns. She passes back out. Niam controls the ball as she is setting up a play at the top of the key. She calls for a screen. Kennedy Paul comes, sets the screen. Niam goes off and loses the ball as she attempts to pass it into the point. Post players. Jackson State took advantage of that as they capitalized on a 2-point fast break. Deja Woods, to be exact. The score is now Panthers 7, Tigers 7, with 1 minute and 55 seconds remaining in the first quarter. The Panthers are controlling the ball right now as they pass the ball around the perimeter. Continuously setting screens at the top of the three-point line. Niam toys around with the ball a little bit as she comes off on the left side of the screen and stops and pops for 2. Panthers 9, Tigers 7, with 1 minute and 33 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Tigers are now handling the ball and passing it around the perimeter on the north side of the floor as Shariah Covington crosses over and pulls for 2. The score is now Panthers 9, Jackson State Tigers 9 with 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining in the first quarter. As the Panthers attempt to shoot the shot, they missed the first attempt but secured the rebound, gets another, and now it's off Jackson State to control the rebound. They're now walking the ball up the floor on the north end of the floor as she flows by her defender and pushes it to the basket. There will be a foul call on 31, Jessica. That is her first person.
Number 3, Michaela Hutchinson. 0, Miracle Taylor. Number 11, Diana Rosenthal.
Substitutions are being made, and Tishana is at the line to shoot 2 for Jackson State. The score is now Panthers 9 with 50 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Tigers 9. It is a tie ball game, ladies and gentlemen. It's already exciting. It's a nail biter. It is a nail biter. As the free throw goes up, she makes it. Tigers go up by 1, 10-9. The second one is good. She capitalized on both of her free throws, and now the score is Tigers 11, Panthers 9 with 45 seconds remaining. Panthers are dribbling around the perimeter, dribble handoff action, looking to screen, looking to set a high ball screen to come off high, to explore different options, pick and roll, give and go. Oh, that was a nice pick and roll with the post diving as she gets an open layup on the other end, but misses. Jackson State controls the ball, and they have slowed it down to use the remaining seconds that are on the clock with 10 seconds remaining. Panthers 9, Tigers 11. Jackson State calls a high horns play as the point guard goes off, drives and kicks for 3, and it is short. Panthers to control. The shot is up. And the shot is short. That is the end of the first quarter. Here at the Baby Joe, Panthers 9, Tigers 11.
All right, we are at the end of the first quarter play. Panthers trailing 11-9, but with the call of JJ on the mic, I think they'll get back into the swing of things. We do have confirmed Ashley Robinson will be our special guest for halftime here at today's contest. That'll be coming up at halftime. We got some scores to give you up to date on SWAC basketball, some early finals for today. Bethune-Cookman victorious over Mississippi Valley by the score of 70-55. Other action throughout the Southwestern Athletic Conference, Arkansas at Pine Bluff took on FAMU. Arkansas at Pine Bluff victorious over that one, 71-58. Other scores and updates that are final right now for us, we have the Grambling State Tigers victorious over the Southern Jaguars. Southern Jaguars victorious over Grambling by the score of 59-49. Our score, of course, is the Panthers trailing by 2 by the score of 11-9. We will now get back to JJ with more basketball coverage here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Thank you, Mike. Again, we are about to start the second quarter here at the Prairie View, the Baby Dome, in so many words. We have the Panthers versus Jackson State. Panthers now trailing by 2-9. Tigers have now 11 with 10 minutes to start this second quarter. Jackson State will control the start of the game. It looks like Jackson State has a horn play set, as the point guard could choose to go either way off of either screen, but that is great help by the weak side guard of Prairie View as they steal the ball, drive, kick, and Diana drives baseline. It is called for offensive foul. Solid hard drive. She definitely fumbled the ball as she was trying to drive baseline, which kind of slowed her up, causing her to, knock the defender down, to be called for that offensive foul. But the Panthers did come out very aggressive. They came out with high intensity that corner as they got their hand on the ball early, but unfortunately you have to be able to capitalize on those opportunities. You definitely need to capitalize on those opportunities. Jackson State on the north end of the floor as they control the basketball. They swing it around the perimeter, looking inside. They're looking to get the ball inside, but we have Kennedy Paul glued tight to them. As Jackson State drives middle, the ball is deflected by Kennedy Hurd as she steals the ball and outlets it out to Tamara Taylor. Tamara Taylor drives sideline and misses the layup. Jackson State controls the rebound. Timeout, Jackson State. Timeout Jackson State. Panthers 9. Tigers 11. 9 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Don't know why, Kane.
You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. JJ having a good time, going and flowing with a rap. Right now, we want to remind you that today's broadcast has been made possible by the Temple of Refuge Ministries, located in Prairie View, Texas. You can join the Temple of Refuge Ministries live Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Simply go to the website of obnradio.com, click on the 24-hour link or the Listen Live link, and you'll be able to join in. If you're on the go, all you have to do is dial 857-777-0000 to join the live broadcast. Building the kingdom one soul at a time, Temple of Refuge Ministries. We'll now get back to Miss J.J. Jackson and her flowing and going on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Yeah, I'm sitting right here by the DJ, and he's over here trying to turn me up.
Oh, that's all right.
No, it's always a good time when you're here at a Prairie View game. It's always a good time. All right, Jackson State to start the game. They will be bringing the ball in on the south side of the floor. The ball is now live. 9 minutes remaining in the second quarter as Jackson State is up by 2, 11, and 9. For guard, number 10, we have Keishana looking around, trying to observe the floor, trying to see what the call, really trying to observe and see what the Panthers are in. It kind of almost looked like they went into a zone, but they remained man. It was almost like a sagging man to just, give a different look. Panthers played great defense. There was a shot clock violation. It was very, very close, but Jackson State was able to get it up as they rebounded the basketball for another putback. There's an issue. Jackson State wants that point to count, and Prairie View is like, no way, review that. It was very close. It was a really close call. But it looks like the rest are going to allow that basket to count.
Number 1, Niam Thornton, 21, Jerlyn Smith. There was a personal foul against Prairie View. Number 23, Kennedy Paul.
Okay, there was a personal foul on number 23, Kennedy Paul, for the Prairie View Panthers. That is her first personal. The basket was good. The score is now Jackson State 13 and Prairie View 9 with 8 minutes and 41 seconds remaining. We have White at the free throw line shooting 1 as the shot is up. It is missed. Rebound controlled by Geraldine as she passes the ball to Miracle. Miracle pushes the ball up to Kennedy Hurd. Kennedy Hurd shoots corner 3. She misses. Rebounded by Kennedy Paul. Up for 2. Nice rebound put back for Kennedy Paul. Shot was good. The score is now Panthers 11, Jackson State 13. Panthers are playing great man-to-man defense. Really applying pressure on the Jackson State. Really providing these turnovers, which just happened. Jackson State passed it inside. Post player looks opposite the pass. Opposite. Went out of bounds against the Tigers. TV is to control the possession of the game right now as they dribble handoff around the perimeter. Starts to pass the ball around the perimeter. Kennedy Paul sets a screen for Kennedy Hurd. He passes out to Niam. Niam passes it to Miracle. They continue to pass the ball around the perimeter as our post players are interchanging inside out with their post play action. The ball is continuously swung around the perimeter. And Kennedy Hurd for 3. Really great ball movement. The ball was swung inside and out by the Panthers, causing that open shot in the corner for Kennedy Hurd. If you know, that is her spot. Well, if you didn't know, now you know. The Panthers will be called for a foul.
Number 14,
That foul will be against 14, Kennedy Hurd. That is her second personal foul.
Destiny Jenkins.
Destiny will substitute in the game for Kennedy Hurd.
At the free throw
line, we have Deja Ward. Ward shooting 2. The shot is up, and it is good. The shot is good. The Tigers 14, Panthers 14. It is a tied ball game with 7 minutes and 21 seconds remaining in the second quarter. As Deja gathers herself, the shot is up, and it is good. And she makes and capitalizes on both of her free throws. Panthers are pushing the ball to the south side of the floor. Controlled by Niam as she passes the ball to Kennedy Hurd at the top of the three-point line. Geraldine gets the ball at the elbow. She slides up and she elevates over her defender, shooting the ball too long, rebounded by Jackson State. The ball is controlled by Tishana Lucky. Down low, they're really playing aggressive defense on. The foul will go against Niam. She was just caught in the middle, just trying to, help, trying to get her hands dig inside, trying not to allow anyone to really just cut and get by her. Jackson takes the ball out of bounds underneath or the north end of the floor. Angel Jackson to come off the game. She will get a little breather for a second. Jackson State passes the ball in. Oh, the ball hits the rim. Oh, wow. The ball hits the rim. Thrown by Tamirica Taylor. Tamirica tries to drive down to the opposite end. Her foot got stepped on. She came off. She loses the ball. Jackson State controls the ball, drives it in for 2, but the shot was missed. And Jackson State will be going to the line shooting 2. 2 shots will be shot by Taylor Smith. I'm sorry. Gerard Covington, Jackson State. Jackson State at the line, Covington for 2. The score is now Panthers 14, Tigers 15, with 6 minutes and 44 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Covington is shooting 2. As she gathers herself, the shot is up, and it is good. She capitalizes the first free throw. As she gathers herself for the second free throw, the shot is up, and it is good. Jackson State is really capitalizing on these free throws, which is keeping them in this game. Tigers 17, Panthers 14, with 6 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The Panthers have the ball passing around the perimeter as they drive and kick. The shot was made by Michaela Hutchinson for a 3. The crowd is all fired up here in the Baby Dome. The score is now 17-17 with 6 minutes and 14 seconds remaining. Great defense by the Panthers as they force another turnover by Jackson State.
It's Prairie View.
Prairie View is to bring the ball up. The ball is being controlled by Destiny Jenkins. The ball was dribble hand off to Michaela Hutchinson, and she dribble hand off to Tamirica Taylor. Their dribble hand off around the perimeter. They didn't get much action as they noticed that Jackson State is playing kind of in a saggish man, kind of sagging back, not really biting for too much in the dribble handoff. But that is great offense by Prairie View as Desiree gets open as he slips that door for 2. Great pass, great dodge, great eyes. The score is now Panthers 19, Tigers 17, with 5 minutes and 34 seconds remaining. Jackson pushed up the floor. The shot was up. Missed. Rebound put back by number 0, Deja Ward. 19-19 now, ladies and gentlemen. It is a close game. It's been a nail-biter from jump. Prairie View controls the ball as they look to get the ball inside out. Jella passes down low. Hutchinson passes back to her at the elbow for 2. Great shot, man. Geraldine is really good with just elevating right over her defenders. She is so smooth, man. She has a really, really smooth game. Jackson State has the ball around the perimeter as the ball is swung and kicked for three. Good shot by Jariah Coverton for three. The score is now Panthers 21, Jackson State 22, with 4 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Prairie View continues to pass the ball around the perimeter. They're just swinging the ball. No dribbles has been made. Wow, that's actually very amazing. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that in a college basketball game. Wow, I'm actually amazed. There was no dribble made. They swung that ball several times from one side of the court to the other side of the court, causing an open three-point shot. Not Desiree, by Jenkins.
Possession.
Panthers 24, Tigers 22. 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Jackson State attempts to drive the ball to the basket, but there was a jump ball made. Jump ball will be going to the Panthers. Panthers. Basketball. I'm really stuck on that last play when they swung the ball without dribbling to get an open shot. That was great basketball on any level. Panthers to control the basketball right now. The ball is passed in at the elbow to Geraldine. She kicks it to the corner. She swung it to the perimeter. Ball is dribbled back to the top of the floor as they swing the ball around. She calls for a head tap. Head tap. She's looking to come off the screen. Either way, that was Michaela Hutchinson looking to come off the screen. Either way, as she tries to come off the right screen, but turns the ball over upon passing it inside to the post. Jackson State steals the ball. They go on a fast break. Nothing initially as they pass the ball around and look inside to get the ball into White. And she was fouled for two. So she will be going to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Again, that is number 21, White for Jackson State. She will be going to the line to shoot 2. The score remains Panthers 22, Panthers 24, Tigers 22, with 3 minutes and 28 seconds remaining in the second quarter. As White gathers herself, she misses the first free throw. The crowd is really active as they're chanting, miss it. This atmosphere, you can't help but to feel on the hot water when you're at the free throw line. Second shot was up, but there seems to have been a lane violation. Lane violation that go against the Panthers. I'm not sure who they're calling that on, but there will be a lane violation. So White will be at the free throw line to get another attempt. As she gathers herself, the shot is up, and it is short. As she misses all 3 of those free throws. The ball is out of bounds. Jackson State, and it will be Prairie View basketball. The ball is controlled by Michaela Hutchinson, and she's running a 1 right now for Panthers. She swings to Desiree. Desiree swings to Geraldine as she slices across the middle. The refs are really missing a lot of these calls as Panthers get slapped, causing a turnover, and Jackson State capitalizes. The Tigers now tie the ball game 24-24. Hutchinson with the ball as she comes off of the screen. Passes to Miracle. The ball was passed inside to Desiree. She kicks it up top to Gerald, and Gerald pump fake. She drives one dribble. She attempts to make the shot, and it is short. Ball out of bounds by Prairie View A&M. Jackson State will control the ball and take the ball out of bounds on the south side of the gym. The ball is now being controlled by Covington as she walks the ball up to the north side of the floor. She walks it up the middle of the floor. She passes to the left side of the wing. Oh, wait. That was a nice little setup by Hunter as she fakes middle and crosses over baseline. She looks inside to get the ball inside to White, but Desiree ties her up. It looks like they're being very aggressive. Looks like neither one of them wanted to let go of the ball. I love the intensity. I love the fight. I'm loving the intensity. Jackson State ball out of bounds on the north end of the floor. Jackson is looking to get the ball in. Oh, that was great defense as every player was covered by Jackson State. Prairie View is doing a really, really good job playing man-to-man defense to stay in front of the man, making it a difficult time to get that ball in. Hutchinson is standing 5'9". I mean, with her arms raised, that's about 6'3". It's really hard to see over that as a shorter point guard. Panthers, again, they are applying a lot of pressure as they created a turnover and pushed the ball to the south side of the gym. The Miracle pushes the ball up the floor. Hutchinson calls for a play. She dribbles to the left side of the floor, passes inside to Kennedy, to KP. KP comes off the screen, passes it back to the wing. Hutchinson one dribble pull, and it is short. Rebounded by White of Jackson State. The ball is being pushed to the opposite side of the floor as they're looking to set up a play coming from the left wing. Panthers are now containing the drive, really containing, and it looks like they're switching everything as the ball was passed inside and kicked right back out until Gerard Culbertson hits the three. Panthers now push into Miracle Taylor, attacks baseline, creates some body contact and goes up for two. He misses the layup, but there was a foul call on number 23, Jalea Hickey. That will be her first personal foul. The Panthers to the line. To Miracle Taylor to shoot two. Panthers 24. Tigers 27. With 1 minute and 35 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Shooting two, we have to Miracle Taylor. As she gathers herself, the ball is up, and it is good. She capitalizes on the first free throw. The score is now Panthers 25, Tigers 27. As Miracle gathers herself at the free throw line to shoot her second free throw. The shot is now up. And it is good. She capitalizes on both of those free throws. It is now a 1-point game with 1 minute and 28 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Tigers to lead 27, Panthers 26. The ball is being controlled by Jackson State around the perimeter as they pass. Point guard is directing traffic as she looks inside. She gets the ball back. She makes her move and she drives. Middle of the floor, but she is fouled by Hutchinson. Hutchinson has to do a better job of using her length and her size when defending smaller guards. She wants to reach in to, pick their pockets, but all she has to do is contain and remain long, and that will get the job done. Destiny Jenkins to enter the game. For Miracle Taylor, there's 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. We had Gerard Culbertson at the line. She capitalized on her first free throw. 1 free throw remaining for Covington. The shot is up, and it is good. Jackson State capitalized on both of those. Destiny Jenkins is pushing the ball opposite end. Panthers really got the ball in really quick after that. Looking to apply a little bit of pressure on Jackson State's defense. The ball was passed around the perimeter a few times before Taylor Hutchinson shoots that three and misses it. The ball was rebounded and controlled by Jackson State as the point guard is really putting on the show with the ball, trying to handle that ball and really becoming shifty. She came in and she started to control that ball and she starts to get her feet into the ball. She shifts right to his left. She passes to the middle. Her post player drives and is fouled, attempting to go up for a layup. She will be at the line shooting two. Jackson State at the line shooting two. The shot is up and it is good. We have Taylor and Bowler at the line for Jackson State as she capitalized that first free throw. The second one was up, and it is good. Tigers now 31. Panthers 26 with 40 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Panthers controlling the basketball. Diana swings the ball around the perimeter to KP. KP passes it around, looks inside to Desiree. Desiree 1-2 kiss corner. Diana for three, and it is short. The ball was fumbled around as Desiree and Angel attempted to go after the rebound. The rebound was controlled by Desiree as she went out of bounds. It will be Prairie View and Mills basketball with 20 seconds remaining on the clock. Diana Rosendahl with the ball out of bounds underneath. She passes it into Destiny. She comes around. Oh, Kennedy Paul. She misses a pass from Destiny as Jackson State pushes the ball to the opposite end. That would be a jump ball because Jackson cannot capitalize on that free layup. Kennedy hurries the rebound as they tie it up for a jump ball. It would be Panthers basketball with 10 seconds remaining. Again, the score is down 26, Tigers 31. Destiny controls the ball with 5 seconds remaining as she comes off the screen, attacks, shoots the layup, misses, rebound. And that will conclude the first half of PV versus Jackson State. Panthers 26, Tigers 31.
All right, we're at halftime right now. Panthers a little cold on the perimeter right now. They're trailing 31-26 to the traveling Jackson State Tigers. Don't forget, we'll be having athletic director Ashley Robinson to join us at halftime throughout the report. But the Panthers right now getting the swing of things, trying to stay close with the favorite Jackson State Tigers. The Panthers will next be in action on Monday as they'll take on the Alcorn State Braves. You'll be able to listen to the men action take place at the 7:30 approximately tip-off with Narleski Wyrick will be doing the play-by-play for the Open Mic Broadcast Network on the men's side of things. Meanwhile, the Panthers trying to stay close, going in and out, back and forth, up and down, as they try to keep these Jackson State Tigers at bay. We're waiting to see if Ashley Robinson is ready for our halftime interview. And meanwhile, while we're doing that, I want to remind you that today's game is made possible by the Panther Backers. Panther Backers have been supporting Prairie View Athletics since 1995. Get in contact with Brother Dino Robinson if you guys want to help support the cause. JJ, are you there with me?
Yes, Mike, I'm here. I am
okay,
here.
Do we have Mr. Robinson close by?
Mr. Robinson stepped away for a second as I attempt to look for him.
Okay.
I don't know.
No problem. No.
He had his son with him.
No problem at all. While you hunt him down, we'll go through some scores and updates and everything that's going on throughout the Southwestern Athletic Conference. All right? As I say, it's always something to do, always something to give, always something to do. And that is absolutely no problem at all. Had some early games take place for the Southwestern Athletic Conference, but as we are at halftime right now, it is Prairie View trailing by the score of 31-26 to the Jackson State Tigers. Other games in action, Alcorn State and FAMU, they are at halftime, and right now we got a nail-biter up there, FAMU on top by the score of 33-32. That game is at the half. Now, some finals coming from throughout the Southwestern Athletic Conference. You had Grambling State victorious over Southern University. I keep saying that, but Southern University victorious over Grambling University by the score of 59-49. And when you go back down the chart, Arkansas at Pine Bluff took on the Florida A&M Rattlers, and it was the Golden Lions victorious by the score of 71-68. Mississippi Valley in Bethune-Cookman's home territory. They came up short by the score of 70-55. Those are our finals right now for Southwestern Athletic Conference basketball play. Trying to see if I got a Texas Southern score, and I don't have anything on my scoreboard right now, but there. Okay, we got Mr. Robinson in queue. Okay. All right. Okay, Ashley Robinson.
The one and only Mike Prince. What's up, baby?
How you doing, my man? Look here.
I'm
congratulations.
I'm doing well.
Congratulations on your successful run at Jackson State. But now, I know you've been getting all the questions, and the buzz is life after Deion, man. I know life goes on. So what have been some of the adjustments that you guys have had to make?
Well, we made some great adjustments. We've hired Coach T.C. Taylor, which is one of our alums, been in the business 20 years. He has came in and done a really, really good job as part of the staff. And, for me, when you have success, you always hire within. When you don't have success, I think you have to hire on the outside. So we want to keep some of that consistency going on, keep that energy going on. T.C. Taylor was a part of that as well, and played for Jackson State University, has a great athletic background. I've been coaching a long time, and he's done a really, really good job recruiting. As you know, we led HBCUs in recruiting in the mid-year. So he's done a really good job, hit the ground running. Very excited about the future at Jackson State University as we continue to continue that success that we've had and want to continue that, that championship pedigree and continue to grow and continue to do some things for our coaches and our student athletes as we continue to grow at Jackson State University.
Yes, sir. You also made some moves on the hardwood side, on the men's side. The women and the men are playing very well early off in the stage. I know you got to be excited about that success so far.
Yeah, very, very excited about that. As you know, last year we made a hire. Coach Mo Williams came in and done a really, really good job. He's now 3-0 in the season. And you talk about basketball, you can't not talk about Tamika Reed. She's done a really, really good job. 3 years, SWAC champion, regular season and postseason. She's had some Power 5 wins this year, and she's doing a really, really good job here at Jackson State. So very excited about the future of men's and women's basketball.
Talking right now with Ashley Robertson, athletic director at Jackson State University, of course, former athletic director at Prairie View. Now, Ashley, with all the new twists and wrinkles with NIL and the portal, how has that made life a little bit challenging and fun in your position?
I think it has really benefited, on the FCS level. I know when this first came about, a lot of people thought that it would really hurt us, but I think it's really benefited and elevate, the play, especially in the sport of football. I mean, you see a lot of our FCS institutions get a lot of 4 and 5 stars, get a lot of transfers from Power 5s coming in doing really, really well. And also, graduating our student athletes and caring about our students. And I like, the direction that it's going in, but a lot of people thought that it wasn't going to benefit us, even with NILs. I mean, it's really benefited our athletes. It's really changing the game for us. It's something, for me, I say this all the time, it's something that, that Power 5 has been doing all the time. They've been doing this, all the time with all the different things that they can do. And now, it opened up the opportunity where people can invest in our athletes, invest in our students. And I like the direction that it's going in. I like some of the things that we're doing as an FCS institution. So I think it's going to really beneficial for us. And you're seeing the change, even in the sport of basketball. You saw this year when the SWAC did the Pac-12 challenge. Not one time did a Pac-12 institution come to a SWAC institution and win this year. And that shows when you even the playing field what happens with that. We have 3 to 4 big Pac-12 wins on the sport of basketball. So you'll start to see the change. You start to see the athletes coming to HBCUs, and you start to see those two areas really benefit our FCS institutions.
No doubt about it. I know they're going to have to hurry up and rethink that process. Not only are they giving up that money, but they're taking those L's. So let's ride that pony until they can't walk no more.
Right, absolutely.
Okay, well, look, Ashley, I know you're busy, man, and we appreciate you stepping in. I got another quick question I wanted to ask you. With the change that's going on in the dynamics of college sports today, it is definitely a money grab situation right now, and that's somewhat trickling down to the FCS level. When you look at the apples-to-apples comparison, it appears right now that the only way that we can kind of offset this thing is going to be through larger TV deals and possibly increasing the season tickets. Is that something that you guys are discussing as athletic directors, or do you even see that being a possible solution?
Yeah, I think that you hit it right on the head. I mean, you're going to see a lot of change, even with your corporate sponsors, even with your local sponsors, even with your cities that the institutions are in. You know, they're starting to invest in HBCUs and starting to invest in FCS institutions because we're doing a really, really good job in investing into the city. And I think those relationships are starting to build now. And when it comes to season tickets, you know, it's all about relationships. And I think those corporate sponsors want to show people that they're really doing things with HBCUs and with FCS institutions. And you're going to see that now. You're seeing a lot of corporate coming out, you know, the Walmarts of the world, the P&Gs of the world, the Aflacs, the Rocky Mortons. They're really doing a good job showing these corporate sponsors of how to support FCS institutions, HBCUs, and it really helps take to the next level.
All right. Well, look, man, we thank you for joining in with us over here at the Open Mic. We only root against you, man, when you're playing against the Panthers, and I think you already know that, but it's all in love, brother. Congratulations, man, and continued success to you, all right?
Thank you, Mike, and I appreciate you.
All right. Ashley Robinson, athletic director for the Jackson State Tigers. He's now taking care of business with JSU. Speaking of taking care of business, JJ.
What's going on, Mike?
Okay. Do you have any halftime stats for us right now?
Let me go on and go back over to my post. You know, I wrote everything down. I had to go up.
That's all right.
Go hunt them down in the sand.
No problem at all. No problem at all. Now, while JJ is getting that together, we want to remind you guys you are at halftime right now. The Panthers are trailing by the score of 31-26 to the Jackson State Tigers. Perimeter has been a little hot and cold, but they're trying to warm things up right now as JJ will go and let us know who the leading scorers are for today's contest. The men will be playing approximately 30 minutes after the fact of that game. Unfortunately, our play-by-play for the men will not be in position for today's broadcast, and that is none other than Narleski Wyrick. He will be in position for the Monday night contest with the return of Landon Bussey as the Alcorn State Braves will get ready to take on the Prairie View A&M University Panthers. That tip-off will be approximately 7:30. And another programming note, we will not have the women on tomorrow night due to the fact of scheduling for our beloved JJ, Jeanette Jackson. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. I just love that. She'll never outgrow that as far as I'm concerned. But we're excited about the coverage for Panthers athletics here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We do what we do. We love what we're doing, and we try to simplify it and have it where it is truly, truly accessible for all of those who will be interested in Panthers athletics. Want to know? You can help support the cause by visiting the website at obnradio.com. Click on the donation button to help us carry out the broadcast coverage and the daily coverage of the Mike Prince Show, the Saturday coverage of the SWAC Zone. We had Coach Van Pettaway on talking about SWAC basketball this morning, and also we have Narleski, or Coach Ski, as he is referred to be called, on the play-by-play action for Prairie View basketball. JJ, sound like you got some stats ready for me.
You know, as I gather all of this information, it was one thing that really stuck out to me that the Panthers did, and that was, you know, limit the points in the paint as best as they possibly could. I honestly expected there to be more points in the paint with the size of their post players, but with the teams that I had together, they really don't even have that much. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on the most recent stat sheet from Thurston But the one that I have, the points in the paint, they only had 8 points in the paint. You know, and that's Jackson State. That was a real shocker. I actually expected it to be a lot more. So I just want to, shout the Panthers out for that. That is an amazing job that they can really do that because, I mean, their post players are really, undersized.
No doubt. And I'll say with that, they're going to have to rely heavily on the perimeter shooting tonight. And they've been somewhat hot and cold, especially in that first quarter. But it seemed like they're getting their aim and zoning in just right as we get ready for the second half of play.
Yeah, it almost looked like they kind of died down in that second half towards the end. They were really getting to the places that they wanted to get to on the floor as far as, like, layups and great shots. But a lot of them rammed in and out as if they were just kind of rushing it a little, just feeling the intensity of the game in so many words. But as long as they settle down and they continue to do what they're supposed to do as far as attacking the basket, getting to the basket, drawing fouls, boxing out, I mean, I really think that we can pull this one out.
All right, very good. Now, look, we got how much time we got before they start the second half?
We have about 50 seconds remaining to start the second half.
Okay, well, look, I want to let you know you're doing an outstanding job. We got a couple of folks who have chimed in and said they loving your energy. So all I can tell you, Mama, is keep it going. And you got to call a win. Now, you got to call another win. You got another win in you?
Look, I got another win in me. I really believe that we can get this together. We just have to continue to apply this pressure, Mike. If we do that,
yes, ma'am.
Free throws, oh, my God.
Yes, ma'am. Don't forget.
I want to speak on before we start the second half. I really want to speak on the ladies and how they did that perimeter play. I don't know. I love it. I honestly love it.
Yeah, I heard that mesmerized you.
Yeah, at any level of basketball, that was good.
Well, it's nothing, as I say, like to see a plan come together. Let's see if we can get some more of those to come together and come out with the win.
That's right.
All right, Jeanette J.J. Jackson. We also had Ashley Robinson on our halftime report. The halftime report brought to you by the Prairie View Athletic Club, Temple of Refuge Ministries, A Rocket Movers, the Panther Backers, and we want to thank you for joining in on today. We're going to go back now to J.J. Jackson and Panthers basketball.
Thank you, Mike. As we start the third quarter, the Panthers with 26, Tigers with 31. Tigers still bring the ball in, start the half off with the ball as they pass it inside, really looking to get their pro player involved. I really feel like this last play, and I don't want to talk about the rest or question them, but I really feel like they bailed that woman out just now because the Panthers had their hands straight up, and it was very, very great defense. She was double teamed, of course. But she turned into two hands and lost the ball, and there was a foul call. Again, it could have went either way, but that one I would just like us to play on a little bit. Jackson State to the line to shoot two. We have Angel Jackson, number 15 for Jackson, as she capitalizes on the first free throw. As she gathers herself for the second. The ball is up. And it is good. She capitalizes on both of those free throws. Putting Jackson State up 33, Panthers 26. As PV swings the ball around the perimeter, it looks as if Jackson State made a minor adjustment going zone. They were man in the first half, but it looks like in the second half they're going to start in the zone. Niam swings the ball as she catches, and she swings with one dribble pull-up baseline for a completed two shots. 2 points is good. Panthers 28, Tigers 33, 9 minutes remaining in the third quarter. There'll be a foul call on Tashana Luckett, number 10. Again, that was another call that I would kind of like to have seen let go, just to get a rhythm of the game. A lot of girls could, kind of play a little bit. But nonetheless, There was a foul. I'm happy. Panthers have the ball. They look to push the ball inside. Pass it back out from Desiree to Niam. Shot was up. She misses the three. Desiree takes down the rebound, passes it out to KP. KP shoots the three-point shot, and she misses the ball. Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who KP is, I call Kennedy Paul KP. I used to coach her back in the day when I was a graduate assistant and also assistant coach underneath Sandy Pugh. So I'm familiar with a few of these players. I just get them here initially. Jackson State misses their shot. The rebound was completed by Kennedy Paul as she passes it to Niam and they swing the ball around the perimeter. Panthers are really taking their time as they pass the ball around the perimeter, looking for the best possible shot. Kennedy Paul shoots the three. She misses. The ball was tipped and controlled by Kennedy Hurd as she attempts to reverse the ball, make a reverse layup. And airballs the ball. Jackson State controls the rebound as they push, and they're looking to attack and get the ball in. The ball is handled and controlled by Kashana Luckett at the top of the key. Angel sets the screen for Kashana Luckett. She attempts the Euro step. Diana gets her hands on the ball, causes a turnover. Prairie View gets the ball, pushes. Niam stops, pops. She misses. She gets her rebound. Kennedy Paul. And Kennedy Paul is good for a two. That was great rebound, great hustle by Niam as she pushes the ball and was able to create a first shot for herself and a second opportunity for Kennedy Paul. The score is down Panthers 30, Tigers 33 with 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Man, Desiree is really impressive. As she's getting her hands on all of these balls and passes that are being thrown inside to Angel. Angel Jackson, number 15, is standing at 6'6". Desiree Lewis is standing at 5'11". Such a big difference. So when I say she is amazing when it comes to that, she is being very, very great. Shout out to Desiree for that one. Jackson State to have the ball. Jackson State to have the ball and 6'5" White. They just lob it up and over, and she lays an easy one in for two. Putting Jackson State up by 5, 35-30. 6 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the third quarter. As Geraldine attempts to make a post move, she turns very aggressively, forcing an offensive foul to go against her.
All right, Prairie View.
Jackson State will bring the ball in. I'm not sure what they're calling. I think it's just going to be a media timeout on the floor. The Panthers with 30, Tigers with 35. 6 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the third quarter. So their call was they're going to review the monitors to see, that call could have went either way. They're going to just review and see, make sure that was the right call. So we will be going to a timeout.
All right, we got stoppage of action right now in today's contest. The Tigers on top of the Prairie View Panthers by a score 35-30. Jeanette J.J. Jackson on the call from the Prairie View Baby Dome on the beautiful campus of Prairie View A&M University as the Panthers are trying to stay close. They're coming in 3-1 in conference play, playing the now 3-0 Jackson State Tigers. So something's going to have to give at the end of today's contest. Let's hopefully that the PV Panthers are the ones standing tall toward the end of the game. JJ, I got a question for you. Who you rooting for?
PVU.
All right. We'll get back to JJ and more Panthers action right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Thank you, Mike. You knew that was going to get me riled up because I'm always rooting for PVU. If you didn't know, now you know. The play is still being under review as I see Tamika catches. Wow, Tamika. Tamika Reed drawing up a play on her board. really being calm right now in the huddle as she is talking to her ladies. It looks and it appears that she is, comfortable and okay with what they have going on. But before going into the half, she was screaming and yelling at the top of her lungs, yelling at her girls.
Okay. Now, with all that being said, while they're trying to decipher what is and what's not, I am assuming that Jackson State are in their traditional navy blue road jerseys with the white block lettering?
Yes.
Okay, no problem.
All right, Jackson State to bring the ball in as their basket is on the south side of the gym. That is the side with the stage. If you know what the Baby Dome looks like, north side would be the entry side of the facility. Kennedy Paul was called for a foul as White was considered close to her in the smack dab middle of the paint. She got big, she got wide, but Kennedy Paul was able to reach around. But she actually got called for that reach around foul. As White is in there posting up, Desiree gets her head again on another basket. Desiree really hustling around. Every time she gets her hand on the ball, it's going the other way. So, again, good job, Desiree. Good job, Desiree. It'll be Panthers basketball as they head to the north side of the gym. Niam is controlling the basketball for the Panthers. Panthers now 30, Jackson State 35 with 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. You got Michaela Hutchinson as she drives middle, kicks it to Niam. Niam drives back middle, kicks it to the corner to Geraldine. Geraldine shoots the three and misses. Desiree rebounds, attempts to go back up as she misses the ball. Jackson State controls the basketball. The ball is being swung and brought up on the left side of the floor by Gerard Coverton. Gerard, she passes to Taylor Bowler as she drives middle and elevates over Diana Rosenthal. Causing Diana Rosenthal to have another personal foul. Diana with her third personal foul. Diana is very quiet today with 2 points on the board. Diana is very quiet. We're going to need Diana Rosenthal to wake up this second half. I know that, she was probably the main focus of, the scout, but the Grays have to find a way, and if you can't do it that way, you find another way. As Kaylin shoots her free throw, she misses, but Jackson State gets another rebound and puts the ball back in. Capitalizing for 2. Tigers 38, Panthers 30. Panthers turn the ball over as they push the fast break. Jackson gets the ball. They look down low to White. Passes down low. Desiree too short to get her hands on that ball. A 6'5" post player keeps the ball up high. Attempts to lay the ball in, but she misses, and she was fouled by Desiree Lewis. To the line to shoot 2. We have White, number 21 for Jackson State, shooting 2. As she gathers herself on the line, the ball is up, and it is good as she capitalizes on the first free throw. As she gathers herself for the second, she misses. Geraldine Smith to rebound that ball as she pushes up to Diana. Diana gathers herself for the 3, and it is good. It is good. Point made by Diana Rosenthal. The score is now Panthers 33, Tigers 39, as the Panthers swarm on 6'5" White, causing her to miss the ball and stepping it out of bounds. It is Prairie A&M's basketball. I was just talking about Diana Rosenthal, how she needed to, kind of wake up and get in the game and score some baskets. And then she comes down and she whooshes a 3-point on the left side of the floor. Panthers to control the ball as they swing it around the perimeter. Swing the ball inside out. They pass inside. They pass outside to 9. 9 drives middle, and she throws the ball over White, and it's foul. She was fouled by Jalea Hickman, number 23. That will be her second personal foul for the night. 9 will be going to the line to shoot 2. Panthers 33, Tigers 39. Timeout on the floor. There's 4 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in the third quarter, and we have a timeout on the floor.
All right, Janet J.J. Jackson giving the play-by-play. Panthers trying to stay tough. 39-33 is the score right now. They are trying to hang close with the, as we say, the giants of women from the JSU, the I Love, but the Panthers are going to give it that all-out PV fight, and we're excited about that. Today's broadcast being made possible by the Temple of Refuge Ministries. Temple of Refuge Ministries located in the beautiful city limits of Prairie View, Texas. You can join them live on Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. All you have to do is go to the website, obnradio.com, or you can dial 857-777-0000. Building the kingdom, one soul at a time. Temple Refuge Ministries, Prairie View, Texas. We'll now turn it back over to J.J. Jackson and Panthers basketball action.
Thank you, Mike. Both coaches are really in the huddle, really, really engaged. It looks like they're both drawing on their board. Man, this game is really intense. The atmosphere is really great around here, Mike. It's almost a full gym. I said the atmosphere is really great around here, Mike.
No, I was just going to say that's good. This is probably one of the best tests that the Panthers are going to have, especially early in the season, taking on a Jackson State. The Panthers, as we mentioned, they're 3-1, and they've played some tough battles, but this by far is going to probably be their tallest order to date.
That's right. 9 is now at the line as she shoots her first free throw, and it was good. She gathers herself for the second, and that one is good as well. Substitution made for 9. Taylor Hutchinson is coming in the game for Niam. The score is now Panthers 35, Tigers 39. 4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter. We have Covington bringing the ball up on the right side of the floor. As she advances the floor, she looks to pass it to the top of the key, but the ball was pickpocketed by Michaela Hutchinson as she was fouled on the attempt to put the ball on a fast break. The foul will go against number 10, Tashana Lucky. That is her third personal foul on the night. Panthers bring the ball in on the side. The ball is in Diana Rosenthal's hands as she gathers herself to shoot a 3. It is short. Rebounded by Destiny. Destiny passes back out to Diana. Diana drives baseline, passes to Geraldine in the key. Geraldine misses a little easy 2, just a little short on as Destiny takes and throws the ball. White, to be exact, to recover that rebound. We have Covington bring the ball up in the middle of the floor. She's directing traffic. She pushes the guard through on her side to set a screen for the post player as she handles the ball continuously on the wing. White and Desiree are continuously battling each other underneath. Man, Desiree is doing the best that she can underneath. 6'5". She's 6'5", White. Desiree was called for that foul. Desiree Lewis, number 32 for the Panthers. That is her third personal foul for the night. At the line for Jackson State, we have White, shooting 2. The first one that she gathers herself, it is up, and it is good. Putting the Tigers up 40 to Panthers 35 with 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. As White gathers herself. The shot is up. And it is off. She misses the second free throw. The rebound was gathered by Geraldine Smith as she pushes the fast break. She passes to the wing to Diana Rosenthal. Diana swings to Hutchinson as she swings into Diana. Now to the corner to Geraldine Smith for three. Geraldine Smith put that 23 in, putting the Panthers at 38. Tigers at 40 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. As the Tigers push, they get a short jumper on the wing on the left side of the floor for 2. And then that Charles pushes the ball. They get a nice 3-point shot in the corner from Diana Rosenthal for 3. Diana is really starting to wake up here in the third quarter. She is a second-half player. She's starting to wake up. She's starting to feel herself. She's gaining her confidence now. She's not allowing that to, disrupt her game. She has 8 points now. Panthers 41, 3 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Tigers are 42. There is a timeout on the floor.
All right, JJ, I want to ask you this question. When we know that there's an obvious size difference, it really depends on your technique as far as boxing out for rebounds and everything. How important is that?
When you're an undersized post player, it's very important that you do the little things because that's really the only way that you'll be able to compete with somebody that is 6'5". You have to play defense early and not after the fact. You have to box out before the shot is even hits the ground. You have to hold your box out until the ball hits the ground, even if you're not the one to get the rebound. Just allow your teammates some time to get that ball, so it's very important, Mike.
Okay, very good. Thanks, JJ. You're doing an awesome job. And you still got to drive, even though you're giving up that size, you still got to drive to hopefully draw the fouls too, right?
I'm looking at, I have all of that. The Tigers now controlling the ball as they got an attempt, missed, got the rebound, and passed the ball out for a 3-point shot with another attempt. And that 3-point shot was made. Personal foul on Deja Ward. The ball will be going to Prairie View Panthers as they head to the north side of the gym. The score is now Panthers 41, Tigers 42, with 2 minutes and 41 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Panthers are passing the ball around the perimeter as they are interchanging. They continue to pass the ball as the post players are flashing high-low, interchanging with one another. The guards continue to pass the ball around the perimeter. Post sets the screen. Balls come off at the top of the key. She swings it. Diana has to rush a shot because of the shot clock violation. There will be a substitution coming in, number 14, Kennedy Hurd. Kennedy Hurd comes in for Desiree Lewis. Desiree is Diana Battling. Aaron Gabriel. Kennedy Paul comes in again. We now have Diana, Kennedy Paul, Kennedy Hurd, Nyam, and Hutchinson on the floor for the Panthers as they're in a man-to-man defense. Man-to-man defense really applying pressure. Kennedy Paul, man, he has to three-quarters that high post player a little faster to prevent that ball getting to the middle. The ball was passed. It turned over by Jackson as Prairie View pushes it up to Diana. She attempts to shoot a three in the corner and air balls. The rebound was controlled by Jackson State as they now pass the ball around the perimeter. We have Taylor Buller, who is attempting to drive middle and who is fouled by body contact.
Number 15, Angel Jackson.
Taylor will be going to the line to shoot two for Jackson State. Again, ladies and gentlemen, the score is now Tigers 42, Panthers 41, with 1 minute and 37 seconds remaining in the third quarter. As Tylen gathers herself, the shot is up, and it is good. As she gathers herself for the second free throw, the shot is up, and it is good. She capitalizes on 2 free throws. The Tigers now 44, Panthers 41, with 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Diana is really trying to get something going as she drives as she drives middle from the baseline. Drives middle, she attempts to let the ball in. She misses, but she gets her own rebound. She passes to Kennedy Paul. Kennedy Paul dribble handoff. Hutchinson gets a shot, and it is missed. The rebound is controlled by Jackson State as they continuously drive to the middle and kick it to their post players. Post players was called on Angel Jackson for Jackson State. He was called for a travel. It is now Prairie View men's basketball. We have Niam Thornton controlling the ball as she drives to the middle of the floor. She passes to Kennedy Paul for a wing three. Kennedy shoots the ball. The ball rattles in and out. Jackson State controls the rebound. We have 40 seconds remaining in the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. It is a 3-point game. Jackson State 44, Panthers 41. Jackson State with the ball on the south side of the floor. The ball is on the right side of the floor, controlled by Covington as she looks inside. The ball is fumbled around. Jackson State has the ball around the perimeter as Covington drives to the middle. It was called for a turn. Good job, Kennedy Hurd. Let it be in the right spot at the right time. There's 19 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Panthers is down 3. Panthers 41. Tigers 44. Desiree Lewis is sub back into the game. Niam controls the ball. Panthers will look to get the last shot of this third quarter. Oh my God, that was almost a pretty pass as Desiree attempts to go back door. Niam looks to get the ball there, but the ball was just deflected as Jackson State pushes the ball up and capitalized on the 3-point play. 3-point was made. The score is now Tigers 47, the Panthers 41, and that is the end of the third quarter.
All right, we're coming to the fourth quarter play. Tigers on top of the Panthers, 47-41. We got another update with the Alcorn State Braves and the Texas Southern Tigers. They just ended the third quarter, and it's 46-45. Alcorn on top there. So we got a lot of close games wrapping up around here. You got to be impressed with the way the Panthers are hanging in there, giving up much size, but playing with huge hearts. And so hopefully they can gather some things together, get a few of those 3-pointers to fall in so they can take this victory away from the Jackson State Tigers. You're listening to Panthers basketball here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, home of the Mike Prince Show that you can listen to each and every day, Monday through Friday. The SWAC Zone you can check out on Saturdays. That's normally at 9 a.m. You have the Temple of Refuge Ministries on 10 a.m. broadcast time, Central Standard Time, or all of these. And you can get everything that you need throughout the Southwestern Athletic Conference and especially on the Hill. We are pleased to have Ms. J.J. Jackson doing an outstanding job on the play-by-play coverage. We're about to flip things over. J.J., I feel something special brewing up here toward this fourth quarter play, and I'm waiting to hear how you're going to transition that call through the play-by-play. We're going to give it back to you right now as we get ready to start the fourth quarter play here on the Open Mic.
TJ White.
Thank you, Mike. Let's see what I can do. Let's see what I got up my sleeve.
Hey, you got some eligibility left?
I wish. Oh, man, I'm itching to right now. What? I love the ball in my hand at times like this. Give me the ball.
I know that's right. I know that's right. I know.
Panthers are controlling the ball right now along the perimeter. We have Hutchinson as she drives. It's one to her. She drives middle. She drives right for a right-hand layup. She was fouled. And she will be sent to the line. The score is now Panthers 43, Tigers 47. We got Mackenzie Hutchinson at the line. Shooting one. And it is good. Jackson State Gets the ball in immediately. Panthers down 44. Tigers 47. There's a 3-point game again. Jackson State passes the ball as the post dive. Double team gets over. Offensive foul. Way to beat her, Desiree. Are y'all tired of me hearing her name? Are you tired of me saying her name? Are you tired of hearing it? Because I'm not tired of saying it. Good job, Desiree. Way to be there. She comes over to help her. As Agent Jackson turns middle, runs right into her. She was called for the offensive foul. It'll be Prairie View A&M's basketball. Niam has the ball. She passes it to the left side of the wing. Geraldine makes a move. She drives. She pulls back. She passes back to the point guard, Niam. She passes it back to Geraldine. Geraldine looks. Diana goes back door. She doesn't get the ball. Jackson is really playing aggressive one-on-one man-to-man defense as they switch everything. Niam looks inside. Gets the ball to Desiree Lewis. Desiree Lewis is doing it on both ends of the floor.
Personal foul. Jackson State number 24 wins.
Desiree doing it on both ends of the floor right now. She posts up. They look inside, and she is good for 2 on the right-hand side of the floor of the rim.
Substitution for the
Panthers 46, Tigers 47. 8 minutes and 55 seconds remaining.
At the free throw line.
At the free throw line. For Prairie View, we have Desiree Lewis shooting 1. As she gathers herself, the shot is up, and it is good. Desiree capitalized on that free throw, tying the ball game at 47 apiece. 8 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. It's really tight. The atmosphere here is really live. They got me lit. I'm sweating like I'm in a game. Jackson State drives baseline.
Jackson State
drives baseline. She's trying to look and tries to get the ball between two Panthers, but they deflect the ball. The ball goes out of bounds. Jackson State. Panthers will be bringing the ball up, heading on the north side of the floor. As Niam passes the ball up to the wing to Desiree. Desiree looks corner. Nothing's there. She passes back to the top. Geraldine drives elbow. She kicks. Passes to Diana. She comes to the top of the key. Stop and pop. She is good for 2.
Defense.
That shot puts the Panthers up by 2. 49-47 with 8 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Mike, we got a ball game, Mike. We have a ball game. Nice size crowd.
No doubt about it.
Nice size crowd. The Panthers are really applying pressure. Geraldine is really battling down low against White. They're really battling against these 6'6", 6'5" girls that Jackson State have down low. I applaud them. Prairie View controls the ball as they dribble handoff along the perimeter. They look inside to Geraldine. Geraldine is fouled as she squares up on an attempt to drive to the basket.
Personal foul. Tigers, number 23, Jalea Hickman. Her second personal.
Foul will go against Jalea Hickman. That is her second personal.
Number 20.
Geraldine will be at the line. Geraldine Smith will be at the line.
Prairie View.
To shoot.
Geraldine Smith. Shooting 2.
As she gathers herself, the shot is up, and it is good. First free throw, capitalized by Geraldine Smith, 6'1" guard. The ball is in her hands as she gathers herself for the second free throw. The shot is up. And she misses that one. Jackson State to capitalize on that. Panthers now 50. Tigers 47 with 7 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Jackson State really looking to get their post player involved. You can tell everybody that catches the ball on Jackson State is looking inside to look at White. Because they're looking so hard at White, guard Jariah Covington was able to drive baseline and capitalize on a wide open left-hand layup. Panthers take the ball out. Diana drives baseline. She stops. She pops. She misses. Jackson State to capitalize on that rebound as they're pushing the ball to the top end of the Baby Dome. Jackson is really set with the 4-out, 1-in. They have White set up in the inside, posting up continuously. As she bumps Geraldine, almost causing her to turn the ball over. Geraldine saves the ball and passes it to her point guard, Niam, number 1 for Panthers. The Panthers continuously pass the ball around the perimeter as they're set up in a 5-out. All 5 players are set out. 2 of them runs inside. The ball is getting passed around the perimeter. Ball comes off of the wing. Hutchinson. Michaela Hutchinson is really getting that thing fly. She capitalized on a 3-point shot in the corner. Jackson State to answer on the other end.
Personal foul, Prairie View, number 11, Diana Rose.
Personal foul on Diana. That will be her 4th personal foul. Substitution, Kitty DeHer will be coming in for Diana Rosenthal. We have another substitution being made. Oh, not too soon. That was too soon. Just Kitty DeHer will be substituting in for Diana Rosenthal since she picked up her 4th personal foul. Panthers are still leading the way with 53. Tigers 51. 6 minutes flat remaining in the 4th quarter. Jackson State at the free throw line as Uriah Covington capitalizes on that free throw. Prairie View will be taking the ball out to the north side of the gym. Niam with the ball. She brings the ball up in the middle of the floor, passes to the left side of the wing to Geraldine. Back to the middle of Niam. Back to Geraldine on the left side of the wing. Geraldine fakes, and she drives. Oh, real smooth, but she misses the layup. Jackson State capitalizes on the rebound. It's a 1-point game, ladies and gentlemen. Panthers 53, Tigers 52. With 5 minutes and 36 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter, Jackson State comes off of the screen as point guard pass to the wing for Bowler. One dribble pool. She misses. Panthers rebound the ball. The ball is now in Michaela Hutchinson's hands. Niam setting up the play. They reverse the ball. They get the ball to the corner to Kennedy Hurd. Kennedy Hurd shoots. She misses. Geraldine rebound. She misses. Oh, the ball is bobbled around. Jackson State pushes the ball. Jackson pushes the ball as Covington slows it up and calls the play for Jackson State. 5 minutes remaining. Covington, she stops and she pops a 3 right in the face of a Panthers, putting the Tigers up to 55-53 with 4 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. Yeah. Juwan Covington leading the way on the floor with 20 points. 20 points followed by Taylor Bowler with 10 for Jackson. We have leading the way for us. We have number 3, Michaela Hutchinson with 12 points. We have number 1, 9 with 8. 21, Geraldine Smith with 6. And Desiree with 6. Desiree doing it again on both sides of the floor. Right now we have a timeout on the floor.
All right, there's a timeout on the floor right now. Panthers and Jackson State going down to the wire. Panthers are hanging tough, even though they're giving up size. As we mentioned, they're playing with a lot of heart, determination. Hopefully we still have the connection with Ms. J.J. Jackson as we get down to the wire on this thing. Man, what an exciting day for some basketball on the Hill. Men will be playing approximately 30 minutes after the fact. We'll keep you posted on the Twitter handle by the Mike Prince Show at Twitter. We'll give you scores and updates on that as the game develops on that end. Programming note, Monday night will be the debut of Narleski Wyrick, providing men's coverage for Panthers basketball here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Turn it back over to JJ for some more exciting Panthers basketball.
Thank
you, Mike. The Panthers will be getting the ball in on the left side of the floor. Side out of bounds. Side out of bounds. Panthers on their side of the court, which is the north side of the Baby Dome. As Lamb controls the ball, she looks for Kennedy Hurd at the top. She swings to the corner to Michaela Hutchinson. Michaela Hutchinson gets the ball deflected, but she controls the possession as she passes to Niam. Niam passes to the corner for Kennedy Paul. And Kennedy! No. You know that is all practice. Every last one of them pushes the ball in the corner. It don't matter which one it is. That is really great basketball by the Panthers. Way to swing the ball around. The score is now Panthers 56 to Tigers 55. Tigers, they're trying to get back. They're trying to answer back to the Panthers. And they're driving very hard to the basket, continuously shooting layups and missing and the rebounds. And the Panthers were called finally for a foul. Jackson State will have the ball. Under the Panthers. We have a substitution coming in for Kennedy Hall. Smith will be replacing her on the floor tonight. Jackson State on the south side of the floor, of the court, as they get an easy lay-in with the out of bounds underneath. As you know, Jalea just comes off of the screen and puts it in for an easy two. An easy lay-in. Tigers 57, Panthers 56. 3 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Kennedy Hurd posts up. Geraldine looks inside. Kennedy goes up for two. She misses, but she is called. There was a foul to go against Jackson State. To go against number 21, White. Kennedy Hurd will be going to the line for Prairie View A&M University. Again, Panthers 56, Tigers 57, with 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this game. Kennedy Hurd is at the line to shoot two.
Kennedy shooting two.
As she gathers herself. The first free throw was no good. She misses the first free throw. As she gathers herself for the second free throw. The shot is up, and it is good.
Substitution. Number 11.
Substitution will be made for Kennedy Hurd as Diana Rosenthal comes back in the game. She will be finishing out this 3 minutes and 40 seconds that is remaining in the fourth quarter.
All right,
we have Panthers 57, Tigers 57. It is a tie ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Jackson State has the ball. As a point guard, Covington, she drives middle, and she passes the ball inside to Angel Jackson. Angel Jackson was fouled, and she will be sent to the line to shoot two.
Personal foul, Prairie View, 21, Jordan Smith for third.
At the line for Jackson State, Angel Jackson to shoot two. The first one is up, and it is good. Putting Jackson State up by 1, 58-57. As she gathers herself for the second free throw, it is up, and it is good. She capitalizes on both of her free throws. Substitution will be made for the Panthers as Kennedy Paul comes in for Geraldine Smith. On the floor for the Panthers, we have point guard Niam, Desiree 32, Hutchinson, number 3, Kennedy Paul 23, and Diana for the number 11. Panthers are passing the ball around. Diana's looking to post up the smaller guard down low underneath. Panthers swing the ball around with 14 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Hutchinson takes right. She goes left. Oh, a little okie dokie. She shows the ball. She spins back. She shoots the ball. She misses. Desiree rebounds. She goes up, and she is misses, and she is fouled. Number 15, Angel Jackson will be called for that third personal foul. Sending
at the free throw line Substitution for the Panthers, number 14. Kennedy Hurd for Naya. 14.
Kennedy Hurd back on the floor for Naya. Third.
Desiree Lewis at the free throw line.
Desiree Lewis is at the free throw line to shoot 2 for Prairie View. As she gathers herself, the shot is up, and she misses. As she gathers herself for the second, it is up, and it is good.
Substitution for Prairie View. For 31, Jessica Sutter.
Jessica's subbing to the game. It looks like they're going with a taller crew right here on the floor to defend this possession of Jackson State. Jackson State has the ball on the left side of the floor as they're coming off screen from the post player. They swing to the opposite side. Looks high. Point guard drives middle. It's up and it is missed. Missed. Jessica to capitalize on that rebound. We have Diana Rosenthal to bring the ball up as she runs the point with this group of girls that are on the floor. She passes to the wing to Desiree. Desiree dribbles. She passes it to Kennedy Paul. Kennedy Paul looks to Kennedy Hurd. Kennedy Hurd. She fakes that door and pops up as she gets the ball to Diana. Diana rips left. 1 dribble, 2 dribble, 2 pull. She misses. Jackson State rebounds the ball. Jackson State walks the ball up the floor. The ball is in the hands of Covington of Jackson State. Panthers 58, Tigers 59. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Covington fakes left and she drives right, attempting to lay the ball in as she is fouled. Personal foul will go against Jessica Solis. That is her second personal foul. To the line, Covington will go to shoot 2. Michaela Hutchinson to shoot back in the game for Jessica. At the line right now, we have Covington shooting 2 for Jackson State. The first one was up, and she misses. The crowd is all fired up in here over that missed free throw. As she gathers herself for the second, it's up, and it is good. As she capitalizes on the second free throw, putting Jackson State up by 2. The score is now Tigers 60, Panthers 58, with 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining. As Kennedy Hurd gets the ball in the corner, she bags down her defender. She bags down, she turns, she bags down the other way. She catches, she pins it, and she goes up and she is fouled. Out of bounds underneath. She is fouled. Shooting back to the line for 2. Kennedy Hurd. As she gathers herself on the line, the shot is up and it is good. As she gathers herself for the second, it is up and it is good. That ties the game, ladies and gentlemen. The ball game is tied 60-60 with 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining. Geraldine Smith is the substitute back into the game for Kennedy Paul. On the floor for the Panthers, we have Diana, we have Hutchinson, we have Smith, we have Lewis, and we have Hurd. They're in a man-to-man set. Again, Jackson State continuously runs this high pick-and-roll action for the point guard and the post player. The ball was swung. The point guard came off the screen for the post player. They swing it back to the top for the guard who fields. Luckett, she attacks the basket, lays the ball up with 2, but she misses, and the rebound was capitalized by the Panthers. The score is now 60-60, tied both ways with 1 minute and 32 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. There's a timeout on the floor because the last play is under initial review.
Well, JJ, we got us another one that's going to be an instant classic, man, and you got to give it to the Panthers how they've been hanging in all day long. Panthers all tied at 66. Yes, ma'am. They've been fighting, and they're going to continue to fight. And you said they're reviewing to see what was what on that last play, right?
That's right. That's right. The play is being reviewed for the last play that just happened on the floor.
Well, look, you're going to have a hard time trying to pick your player of the game today, huh?
No, I already have it racked in my mind already before the game is even over.
Okay. Well, I can't wait to hear that.
Okay, yeah, we're going to wait until the end of the game for that one. But I have it in my mind right now.
Okay, very good. Panthers and the Tigers all heated up. We were anticipating a good game, and we've definitely had that. Panthers will be next in action against Alcorn, but they got to first take care of the matter at hand, the Jackson State Tigers. Panthers all knotted up right now as we get ready for these final moments of the fourth quarter play. We'll turn it back over to Janet J.J. Jackson. I said Janet. I'm sorry, Jeanette. I got all excited. Jeanette J.J. Jackson.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Play is still being reviewed. Actually, it looks like the girls are going to be taking the floor again. But the rest is still at the monitor reviewing the play. But while we wait, I'm going to have to talk a little bit about the post players and how they're really down low, battling these 6'6", 6'5" girls that Jackson State has. They're really applying pressure early, really limiting their touches as best as possible. I think that has been effective for them. It has been working for them. I like the fact that they're sending the double team over upon the catch from the Jackson State post player, from both of them. They send that weak side guard, no matter who it is. It could be the weak side guard, it could be the weak side post. Whoever's in that help side placement, they're stepping over to help assist with the 6'6" and the 6'5" post player. All right, the play is back in.
After the official review, it was determined it's Prairie View basketball.
The review determines that it'll be Prairie View A&M's basketball. The ball is passed in. Jackson State has put on a little press. They're not really pressuring too hard. They look like they're just trying to contain, trying to run some of the time off maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe give a different look to the Panthers. But the Panthers maintain their composure as they're dribbling around the perimeter. Niam has the ball on the left side of the floor as Diana Rosenthal slides up from the baseline to the top of the key. She shoots the three, and it is way off. She passed her chest, and she's telling her girls, my bad, y'all, my bad, let's get it back. And that is okay. That is the type of effort you have to have after shooting the air ball. You just let them know, my bad, I'm going to get this back for you. The crowd is hyped up as they're shouting. It's very loud in here. Jackson State are setting tips on the wing for the wing and a guard to come off of, whether it's a point guard or the wing. First player from either side is coming up to set screens. There's 40 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. The score is still tied at 60. 35 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Panthers 60, Tigers 60. Timeout. We'll go to Panthers. There's a timeout on the floor. Where it's going to go?
60-60, 35 seconds, and it doesn't get any better than that. This is what you build up for. This is what you practice for. This is why you play the game. We knew the size coming in would be a challenge, but the answers have been responsible in a positive light by the Prairie View A&M University Panthers. And you got to tip your hat and applaud with great effort that these women are putting in. And you got to love what you're seeing, JJ.
All right, the ball is about to be back in play. We have 35 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. 35 seconds is Panthers basketball. As they bring the ball in, slide out of bounds. Kennedy Paul sets the screen for Niam. Top of the key. Tigers really apply pressure. KP. Call a full timeout. Prairie View to go up 3 with 26.4 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. The crowd is riled up, out riled up. It's turned up in here, Mike.
I know so well. Now, look, JJ, we had a situation like this last time out against Southern. Do you recommend that the Panthers foul right now in order to stop them trying to get this last shot? It's going to be a little difference of shot clock, about a minute, not a minute, but about a second or two, the difference in the shot clock and the game clock. Do you foul or do you let them try to get the last shot off?
Based on what happened last game, Mike, I would say we should apply full court pressure once again, but maybe allow the ball to come in, and you want to foul the worst free throw shooter that is on the floor. We want to deny the ball from getting into Covington for sure, since she is leading the way with 21 points. You know what I'm saying? And she's been knocking down her free throw, so I would say foul and continue to apply a lot of pressure full court.
Well, we'll be interested to see how the Panthers respond. I'm with you. I think they ought to foul and make them get the free throw, even though Jackson State has been exceptional from the free throw line in this contest.
Yes, I couldn't agree with you more with this one. We have Jackson State to bring the ball in on the left side of the floor. Jackson State, Prairie is in. And man, they send two at Covington, and they foul right away, Mike. They send two at Covington and foul right away. The ball still was able to get into number 12 Covington's hands, but you know that's just a risk we are willing to take. It's now 23 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter, and Panthers are up 63, Tigers 60.
Personal foul, Prairie View number 3.
They called that foul on Michaela. Third foul. At the free throw line, we have Uriah Covington shooting 2. Oh, I know you hear that.
Yes, ma'am.
And she capitalized on that free throw, nonetheless. And she got it herself for the second free throw. The ball is up. And it is good. And she capitalizes on both of those free throws. The score is now 62 Tigers to 63 Panthers with 23 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Timeout by your Panthers.
Well, it's all going to come down now to free throws because we know Jackson State's going to foul to try to extend this game as much as possible. If you're the Panthers, you want to try to get at least one good pass in, dribble around a little bit before they commit the foul and sink your free throws right now. Right now it's going to be all about the charity stripe.
I agree, Mike. I agree. I feel like whatever the Panthers do, they have to be very aggressive, and they really have to capitalize on this possession right here. This possession is going to determine which way the momentum will go, whether it'll continue to go in Panthers' way or, whether it switches. So this is a very important possession right here. The ball is back in play. Panthers to bring the ball in on the left side of the floor as they try to pass the ball in. Niam gets the ball, and Jackson State fouls right away. Only taking 2 seconds off of the clock. 21 seconds remaining on the clock in the fourth quarter. We have Niam Thornton to go to the line and shoot 2. Covington was called for that foul. And that would be her third personal foul.
Niam Thornton at the line. Shooting 2.
The first shot from Niam was good. That puts Panthers up by 2, 64 to 62. Niam, as she gathers herself, the second free throw is good, putting the Panthers up by 3, 65 to 62. Timeout on the floor. We have 21 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter.
All right, JJ, does your strategy stay the same? Do you foul immediately, or do you allow them to get the ball up? You don't want to foul them if they're going to try to shoot the 3. You want to apply some pressure on that backcourt and have them pass that ball at least 1 or 2 times to try to eat up as much clock as possible.
Yes, I actually agree with what you just said. I would say we continue to, foul and try to force them to score from the free throw line. Again, we got to continue to apply pressure, though, for all 94 feet. We apply pressure, we foul right away.
All right.
21.6 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Panthers 65, Tigers 62. Tigers will bring the ball in, slide out of bounds on the left side of the floor. There's a lot of pressure on the ball by Hutchinson as he attempts to, make it difficult to get the ball in. The ball was swung to the opposite side of the floor as Taylor Ruler, she catches over Kennedy Hurd, and she wraps her arm around and she lays it in for 2. The basket is good. Foul on Kennedy Hurd. Warner will be going to the line to shoot 1. Colin Bowler at the free throw line to shoot 1. The score is 65. Panthers to Tigers with 17 seconds remaining, 17.7 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. As Bowler gathers herself, the shot was up, and it was good. Timeout by the Panthers as Shannon Pugh advances the ball, and she wants to take the ball in on the right side of the floor. The score is tied 65-65 both ways with 17.7 seconds remaining on the fourth quarter.
All right, JJ, what does JSU want to do right now?
JSU would probably want to do the same thing, apply a lot of pressure and foul immediately upon getting the ball in. I'm pretty sure the initial thought is to not let the ball get in, but upon the event that the ball does get in, they foul right away.
So how will the Panthers try to counter this thing?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
How will the Panthers try to counter that?
Hopefully we can set up a play that would just get an initial, maybe a lob play going directly to the basket for an easy put in, or knowing that they're going to foul you, maybe we have to get to the best possible free throw shooter that is on the floor. We just have to knock down these free throws, Mike, nonetheless. We have to capitalize on opportunities that we get.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Miss Excitement on the mic, JJ, calling another thriller here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. All tied at 65, 17.7 seconds remaining. Panthers with the inbound.
The ball is inbounded to Nyan as she attacks left, and she drives! And the ball was stolen by Diana Rosenthal. Turnover by Jackson State. Ball stolen. The ball was stolen. Diana did that. Panthers basketball. Personal foul was called on number 12. The score is Panthers 67, Tigers 65, with 9.4 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Oh, that was an exciting swing right there. Diana Rosenthal will be at the line for the Panthers to shoot 2.
Diana Rosenthal.
Everybody is up. They're on their feet. This is a nail biter. As she gathers herself, the first shot is up, and it is up. She misses the free throw.
Prairie View, Diana Rosenthal.
As Diana is at the line, number 11, Diana is at the line to shoot the second. It's up, and it is off. Stop the ball. Jackson State pushes the ball up the floor. They're looking, driving baseline. It was cut off. She falls. She knocks the ball over. Great defense by Panthers in 0.5 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Panthers 67, Tigers 65.
Oh, my. What do you know? You can breathe now, Mama. You can breathe now. You can breathe a little bit.
I couldn't catch my breath just now. I was going back and forth, back and forth. Prairie View to inbound the ball in. It was initially a foul before the ball was inbounded by number 12, Jackson State Covington. That was sending Panthers to the line to shoot two.
You got to make these.
At least one of them.
I need both of them.
Substitution for Jackson State, number 10. Keyshawn Luckett. Diana Rosenthal shooting two.
Diana Rosenthal at the line to shoot two. With 0.5 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. She gathers herself. The shot is good. That's how you redeem yourself, D. Yeah, D. That's my child, man. Had her in the gym on many occasions. Goes back up. Oh! Makes first one. What was this? The girls are celebrating. The girls are celebrating. They lit. They love.
What a game. What a game.
When they do it. What a game. What a game.
That was absolutely huge.
Kansas 65. And that was another nail biter. Prairie View pulled it out. And that,
no doubt about it.
That ties the record, 3-1, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. They're both now at 3-1. That's right. That's why this game was oh so important. Now that is over with, who was your player of the game?
Oh, my player of the game is going to have to go to, now that's tough, but now I'm going to say Desiree. Initially, that's who I had. Desiree Lewis, she really, really performed on both ends of the floor. Like, I really enjoyed watching her play. Although she didn't have too many points to put up on the board, she made the baskets when it counted, but she really defended. And she played on both ends of the floor. She got a lot of hands, a lot of deflections. She created a lot of turnovers. And, I mean, hey, she was just always there at the right time. So my player of the game is going to have to go to Desiree.
No problem. You know, it's some people, they always think it's about who scores the most. And scoring, we know, is the optimal part of the game. But you do the trench work and the dirty work, and that help your team get in that victory lane. And it's obvious that Diana had another solid night on tonight.
Yeah, Diana did. Diana really tried to step it up. She came alive in that third quarter. She started very, very slow in the first half. She started to get discouraged a little bit when she started missing those three-point shots. She didn't have her feet underneath her, just really, really rushed. But as soon as she started to gather herself and take her time, I mean, hey, she did what needed to be done.
Absolutely. Well, JJ, another fantastic job. You're 2 for 2 now, Mama. You got to keep the streak going. Panthers with a thrilling win over the Jackson State Tigers. JJ, what's your final assessments of today's broadcast?
The final assessment, I just want to say good job to the Panthers for pulling that out. Thank you for giving us an exciting show. Y'all packed the crowd out tonight. It's an amazing atmosphere. I'm just blessed to be here, man. You know what I'm saying? TV Panthers.
And nothing like it, baby girl. Look, we're blessed to have you on board. Another fantastic job. The Panthers will next be in performance on Monday, Martin Luther King Day, and that will be an update. Unfortunately, JJ won't be in the house on Monday. Maybe we can have a shake a tree down or something. But meanwhile, we thank you for all that you're doing and bringing to the table. Mom, you got any closing thoughts and comments right now?
Thank you. No, just thank you for tuning in to another show on the Open Mic Network. Thank you for having me, Jeanette Jackson, better known as JJ.
All right, JJ, thank you for another fantastic broadcast. The Panthers pull out the home victory over the Jackson State Tigers to improve their record to 3-1. No, they're 4-1 now. They're 4-1. They were 3-1. Jackson State falls to 4-1. So the Panthers, with an early lead, it's in the Southwestern Athletic Conference Women's Basketball Division. We want to thank you for joining in with us on today. We had the support of the Prairie View Athletic Club, Temple of Refuge Ministries, Prairie View Panther backers, and A Rocket Movers. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince, on behalf of Miss JJ Jeanette Jackson. We thank you guys for joining in. Don't forget, Temple of Refuge Ministry, Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Click on the Listen Live link at obnradio.com, or you can dial 857-777-0000. Panthers basketball action here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network will next be on Monday as the Panthers take on the Alcorn State Braves. We're signing off for right now. Thank you guys again for joining in, and until the next time, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.